You're
Welcome to Main Street Live. I'm Teresa.
And I'm Mike.
Well, how are you today, Mike?
Doing all right. Not too bad out.
Here we are again today.
Yep.
It's Wednesday. It's Hump Day. Woo!
Yes, it is.
I love that Camel commercial.
Yep, they say
That
my
was-
name a lot.
They do say Mike, 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 Mike. They do.
So my kids do it to me all day long on Wednesdays.
That is awesome.
Yep.
So we have a lot of things happening at Main Street. We are in the thrall of a lot of different events right now.
There's a lot going on.
Yes, we do. So the first thing that we have coming up is our comedy night.
Yes.
Which is on Saturday, March the 9th. And we have some really great comedians, and I'll let you...
Yeah, it's March 9th. It's at the Amherst Cinema right here in downtown, so you don't have to go out in the cold weather if it is cold that day. And we have a spectacular lineup. We have Liz Blanc, we have Mary Santora, Chris Harvey, who we saw a little taste of last year, and our big headliner is Mike Polk Jr., which is huge to get him to come out this way and do a show. So
I don't think he's done one out here
Nope.
before. I think a lot of them haven't been out here. Chris was here
Chris has
last
been here
year,
before.
but the other ones haven't. So they're all new. So please come and check them out. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's $30 a person, and you can buy your ticket online, or you can come to Main Street,
Yep.
or you can see Mike here. He has them. Old Town Pizza has them, and so does Sandstone Candleworks,
Yep.
etc. too.
Yeah,
Aaron
Etc. has them as well.
So they're $30, and you get into the show. You get a popcorn and you get a beverage.
Yep.
And this year we're going to have beer and wine, and then you can purchase more beverages if you'd like after the first one.
Yep.
So
And come down early, have dinner with the group that you're going with to the show, and then stay
Afterwards.
out afterwards as well.
yes, absolutely. So we're only selling 300 tickets, and we only have a few left. So contact one of the members or myself, and we can see if we can find you a couple tickets if you're interested. And then the next event that we have happening is our basket bingo. Wow, that is really a big hit for us so far. That will be taking place on Palm Sunday after church, and it will be at the Amherst Eagles. Doors open at noon. The first game starts at 1. You're going to be doing about 13 games. There'll be 50-50 Chinese raffles. It's $30 a person.
Mm-hmm.
That must be our lucky number, 30.
Maybe.
Somebody needs to play the lottery, 30 and 30, and I don't know. But anyways, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And so if you want to buy those tickets, those are online as well. And a lot of the businesses that I just mentioned have those tickets
Good.
on them too. So what is the next one? Do you know what the next? Let's see if we test them.
The next one technically is Pride Day.
Oh yeah, all
And then
right.
wine and
You
chocolate, I
tricked
think, is what
me.
you're getting to.
You tricked me.
So
yeah.
I did my homework. See.
You did do your homework. Yeah, Pride Day is on the 18th of May, and we asked for groups to come and help clean up the historic district. It's from 9 to noon. We get a lot of the high school groups that come, teams. I know the girls
sports
soccer
groups.
team, and we have churches that come. And so if you're interested, just send me a message. Let me know you're coming, because we buy donuts and have some coffee and
Yep.
some water for everybody that morning. And sometimes it doesn't even take us until noon. Sometimes it's an hour, maybe 2, sometimes 3 hours. It just
Yeah.
depends.
It's a quick, easy way to feel good and give back to the community.
Absolutely. And then the very next day, we have our wine and chocolate walk. Those tickets go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. And I want to explain something a little bit, because a lot of people are a little bit confused about this. We have never sold the tickets online before.
Right.
Because there's no way to keep track of how many tickets we sold.
Because they go quick.
They do go very quick. And I've had a lot of phone calls today since I've posted that the tickets go on sale on Friday. They go on sale on Friday at 10 o'clock, and you can purchase them online until the first 300 tickets are sold. Now, what I mean by that is the tickets might be sold here at Main Street. People might come in, people might call, or they might purchase them online. It doesn't matter. However way the first 300 tickets are sold, then we're going to turn it off online, because I don't want to oversell the event and have that problem. So the last 50 tickets will have to be either purchased by phone or in person.
Yeah.
So, and I don't imagine those tickets will last a week.
No. And it's an event that we limit, one, to give it some exclusivity,
Yep.
and two, the biggest, I think, reason is so all of our participating businesses know exactly how many tastes
Treats.
of wine or tastes of chocolate that they need to have
Yeah,
for you that day, because they don't want to run out. You don't want them to run out.
Right?
And it gives them a way to gauge what they need supply-wise for the
Right.
event.
So if you are a business, we need you to fill out your form, because they're due in a couple weeks. We're trying to get things done ahead of time and have it all planned out, and that way we have all of our ducks in a row.
Yep.
So we want to thank our sponsors, not only for the Wine and Chocolate Walk, which are right now Lormet for the bags.
Okay.
We have Amherst Dentistry for the tickets, And we have Alpha Dog for the wristbands this year. Those are our 3 sponsors.
Very nice.
Going back to the comedy show, though, we have some sponsors there as well.
Yep.
We have Watson Wellness. We have James A. York Architect. And we have Scott Chacho, Allstate Insurance. So we want to thank all of our sponsors. And for the basket bingo, we had Sandstone Candleworks. She did the tickets for us, so that was very nice.
And the Donnas did the tickets for the comedy show. So.
Oh, they did. Thank you. I
Yep.
forgot about that. Yes, thank you. So we could not do these events without some of the help of the sponsors that we have. So thank you so much. So
If you want to be a sponsor for any of these events, just let us know, and I'm sure there's room for us. For you to be a sponsor for one of these great events.
yeah, and the comedy show, you actually get your name up on the screen all night
Yep.
long. So you got 300 people that get to see your name, and your name's up on the movie screen. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
To have that done. So let's talk about the comedy show one more time. And what are we gonna do today? Start today.
So we're going to have another Facebook contest. What you need to do is there will be a post on the Facebook, on Main Street's Facebook page, talking about the comedy show. You need to like, comment, and share that post. So if you do all 3, that gets you an entry to win a pair of tickets to the show.
Yes, and we will announce the winner next Wednesday.
Yep.
So make sure you check that out and you like, share, and make a comment.
Yep.
So we have a special guest with us today.
Yes, we do.
We actually have 2, but one's too shy, doesn't want to be on camera.
That's all right.
So that's Joshua. He's behind the scene. He's not going to be on camera. He's being a little shy. But we have Matt with us today. You can come on over with New Beginning Church. I'm going to put you in the middle. You're the vanilla in,
star.
in between,
That's right.
you know? So we have Matt here with us. He's with New Beginning Church, which is located on Washington Street. So tell us a little bit about the church.
Yeah, well, so New Beginnings has been here since the 1960s. Although when it first was founded, it was named the Amherst Church of Christ.
Okay.
Like most of the churches in the area, names have changed over. It used to be like denominational bent, and then geographical bent, and then 10, 15 years ago, there's this move to sort of tell people what they're going to experience when they're there, and so that's why we're called New Beginnings. We try.
I said you're on Washington Street, but what is your address?
It's 591 Washington Street.
And you are right down the street from the high school, correct?
That's right. In fact, most of the time I'm talking to people, if they don't know where we're at, I tell them we're the overflow parking for the high school. And they're like, oh yeah, I used to park there as a child, and so on and so forth. So yeah, right across the street from the high school and the baseball fields.
So does the church have a website?
It does. AmherstChurch.org is the website.
Okay. And do you have a Facebook page?
We do. Same Amherst Church. I think it's New Beginnings, Church of Christ for All is the name of the Facebook page. Yeah.
And so just recently, you got a lot of press about something that you're doing, which I think is a wonderful thing that you guys are offering here in the community. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's our Uplift ministry. In fact, we just named it the other day. The idea is to serve the city of Amherst by being able to help people if they've indulged a little bit too much and they need to ride home from one of our mini bars. One of the things we can do is we're going to start offering our church van as an opportunity to take people home within sort of a 10-mile radius of the city.
Okay, so you won't take me to Florida.
Well, it depends on how much you pay us, actually. We may this will be a free service, of course,
Nice.
and just want to serve our community, live on our community, and we really believe that God is God's sort of the author of the cities, and so we should serve them, and that's kind of rooted in our missionology, sort of.
Okay. So you have not started this yet?
We haven't. We are in the process of putting together all the advertisements for the local entities. We do hope to launch with wine and chocolate.
Oh, nice. So that would be great. That would be
that's sort of
really
our
nice.
target event to
Okay.
get everything done and set
Mike
up.
will need a ride.
Hey,
Maybe.
Just
we can pick
saying,
up
yeah.
Mike.
So tell us a little bit about the service. When are your services?
Sure. We have Bible class at 9:30 every Sunday morning, and then also worship at 10:30, and it goes for about an hour. Usually out in time to beat all the other groups down to the local restaurants for lunch, and good service. A lot of good people. I think we have probably 160 or so on the books, and on average about 120, 130 people that call Amherst home.
That's fantastic. So do you have like any other groups, like youth group or anything like that?
We have a very active youth group. In fact, it's one of the one of the things that we kind of hold as most important, we really have a focus on the next generation. So yeah, we have a very active youth group. They go to Bible Bowl. They've gone to Tennessee for a number of sort of devotional youth rally sort of events.
Nice.
And it's actually, the youth group is sort of headed up by one of our elders, which is kind of unusual. Like most churches, you go out and get a 17-year-old kid and you toss them in there. One of our elders is just Kevin Ziegler. He's a great guy, and the kids love him, and it's just really cool to see the multi-generational sort of church, doing their thing.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mike, do you have any questions? I always do all the talking. Mike just stands
I
there.
don't think so.
Really?
Really?
Wow, I'm kind of impressed. You're speechless again.
I kind of get what he's throwing out, so.
All right, nice. Is there anything else that you want to talk about?
Well, other than the fact that we're very open to our, to visitors, people coming and checking us out. The church here, like I said, has been here since the 60s, been doing a lot of good work. One of the things they do is actually in the city of Lorraine. It's called We Care, We Share. And it's a food and clothing pantry.
Oh.
It's been there for over 10 years. And I think last year they ended up serving 30,000 people.
Wow.
So, I mean,
Wow.
they do a really big work there at We Care, We Share. And
I
yeah.
have never heard of We Care, We Share.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal ministry. A couple of the members at our church started it, and the church in Amherst has sort of supported it over the years. It's kind of become its own thing, but it does, like I said, it does amazing work. Over the last 10 years, it has served 187,000 people or something like that.
Wow, that is awesome.
And so they do big work there. And then we're also thinking about in the future, we're actually in a process of sort of trying to understand how to be a church for our city, right? It's not enough to be a church in a city.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's a lot of people doing that, a church in the city. We want to be a church that's not just in the city, but for it. And so we have a kingdom committee right now. We're trying to do our homework and trying to understand the unique opportunities in our city to serve as a church.
Mm-hmm.
And we want it to be that if we weren't there, we want people to recognize we're missing, right?
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, up to this point, I don't know if anyone would notice. So that's just the honest truth. And so we really want to be a place that if we weren't there, people said, hey, we're having that great little church down the lawn.
So I have a question for
Mm-hmm.
you. I always come up with these great questions, right? And I think I know the answer. It is a good question. So let's say, for example, I wanted to come and
Mm-hmm.
check out a service.
Right.
I don't have to go to the 9:30.
Oh, no,
I
no,
can
no.
just come to the 10:30.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 9:30 is a Bible class. You can come at 10:30 and just connect in the worship service. We have a little Wednesday night service you can come check out.
Oh, really?
We also have a program called Canvas that will be kicking up probably into April over at Arabica, and we have sort of like a faith-based coffee night house or coffee house night, and
Nice.
do a lot of different things there. That's a good way to connect. In fact, that's where I met Josh, and
Hi, Josh.
a lot of good things like that. So yeah, we're a very welcoming church. You're not gonna come in there. We're not gonna put you to work.
So what time's the service on Wednesdays?
Wednesday service starts at 7. We actually have a potluck at 6, so you can come if you got kids, you don't want to cook. You can
I
come
don't have
show
any
up.
kids.
Right? Well, there you go.
Well,
I do.
wait. My husband. Does that count?
Absolutely.
I have a kid. I have
Absolutely.
one. Okay. So
Absolutely.
you have potluck at 6, and then the service is 7 to 8.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Well,
Yeah.
that's nice to know.
Yeah.
Because some people don't like to get up in the morning.
Oh, I understand that. Yeah. I'm one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very
If we could push church into the evening, it'd be better.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I would like that.
Changing the time of church is not something that is easy to do.
No,
So.
it's one of those change things.
Yeah.
People don't like change.
Yeah, just leave that alone. Just leave it alone.
Well, it was nice to talk to you, dear.
It's nice talking to you,
Thanks for
too.
coming to Main Street and
Yeah.
letting us chit chat. And I'm so sorry that Joshua is behind the camera and won't
Oh, that's
come
all right.
on this side of the camera, but
That's all right.
we'll forgive him today.
Absolutely.
So we want to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll see everybody next Wednesday.
Yep.
Thanks so much.
See you later.
See you
Bye.
later.